Roy against Dragic. Pass to Childress. Lopez sets a screen for Childress. Lopez. And staying with the play, Lopez.
A much-needed hoop right there. What a game.
Now, here's Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 26 points.
Aldridge proving he can nail big shots in big moments. I love the confidence of this young kid.
And Oden sends it back. Roy from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Nash's shot is in. Nash has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And Nash wants to be that guy to take the big shot. This is what being a leader is all about.
Here's Aldridge. No good from 11 feet. Lopez against Matthews. Now, here's Fry. Guarded closely. Lopez sets a screen for Childress. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Aldridge, the pass to Miller. Portland, no good that time either. The Suns call time. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Batum comes in for Wesley Matthews. And for the Suns, Jared Dudley's checked in for Fry. Hill comes in for Josh Childress. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Nash against Miller. Nash outside. It's Richardson on the wing. No good from three-point territory. Timeout, Blazers. Roy fires from way outside. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Nash with it. Outside Hill. Back to Nash. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for Portland, they're shooting 41% for the game. A shot by Batum, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting 41% for the game. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Lopez kicks to Dudley. It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Roy. Richardson, good. Last year's All-Star game in the Dallas area, it was played in a giant football stadium. It was a blast. Greg, as you know, in front of over 100,000 fans.
Kevin, that was an incredible scene, and I'd like to see more of that. Playing showcase events in new places, similar to what we see with the college tournament.
Dudley with a screen for Hill. And Hill throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Double team on Aldridge. Lopez with the steal. And here's Richardson outside. Drills it from outside. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
And the D has no answer for Richardson so far. He's getting whatever kind of shot he wants.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Aldridge. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 16th rebound on the night. Nash outside. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Lopez, covered by Miller. Lopez, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Miller kicks to Roy. Hill against Camby. Miller with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Miller is effective from 3 when he takes them, and he does a good job picking his spots.
Lopez sets a screen for Nash. Driving inside. The kick out to Hill. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Lopez, a screen on Roy. Richardson finds Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. Because he knows how to come through, you know exactly why they go to Aldridge in these spots.
What's up?
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
The Suns have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Man, yes! And the foul. They get Marcus Camby.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sinks that tough make for the end one.
Throw good, Nash.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Good work there as it goes. Aldridge has got 31.
Aldridge has found a groove and is working hard to keep his offense flowing. This is a very good sign for his team.
Now here's Nash. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Aldridge. Over Dudley. And he hits it to tie the game up. Aldridge has got 33.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
Richardson against Roy. Now Hill jacks up a 3. And the Suns miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Roy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What I appreciate about Roy is his work ethic. I mean, this is a kid that wants to be great in this league.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
The Suns call time. Nash against Miller. Nash outside. Clock at 6. It falls.
Watch out now. Nash is on fire.
Timeout Blazers. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Nash against Miller. Driving in. Yes!
What a time to knock that one down. Cold-blooded from Miller.
The Suns call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nash. Miller grabs the miss. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
The Suns making a switch here. Childress is checked in. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Phoenix with the ball. Here is Nash. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Timeout Blazers. Miller outside. Roy passes to Batum. Count it!
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary.
Pass to Pedro. Back to Favors. And McGrady comes to help. Here's Petro. Detroit with the rebound. Tracy McGrady on the wing. He's covered by Favors. Prince's shot is good.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. It's a one-point game. It's good. Lopez has got 21.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Timeout, Pistons. Both teams deciding to change it up. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Brad Nelson had some words for his team during the break. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Stuckey against Harris. Stuckey into the lane. Favors with the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting about 45% from the 4 in the 4th. Outlaw. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead. Stuckey outside. Pass to Prince. Hamilton outside. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Now Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
I'm not sure they expected Wallace to make that hoop, but Ben, being fearless, doesn't get phased in the big moment.
Now here is Harris. Lopez kicks to Morrow. Good on the triple. Morrow's got 8 points in the quarter.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great. Caught it and let it go.
Pass to Villanueva. And stolen by Favors. And Morrow has it in the corner. Stuckey against Harris. Here's Lopez. Favors dishes to Lopez. And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Stuckey against Harris. Stuckey kicks to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Villanueva with a screen on Lopez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Hamilton. Rebound, Brooklyn. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Goes to Villanueva from downtown. And no good that time. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenge.
Here's Gallinari. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Toronto leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left in the game.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knicks. Gallinari against Barbosa. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Gallinari covering.
And key points there from Leandro Barbosa, the man from Brazil, definitely stepping up.
Here's Gallinari. It drops.
Crucial points in this game. Remember that play.
Here's Toronto now. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Evans passes to Barbosa. Good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Bargnani is checked in for Davis. White comes in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Evans. And it's Calderon in for Jack. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Felton. It's good!
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? He knows a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
Young against Crawford to take the lead, and it's Smith that time on the assist by Crawford. Crawford's got 6 assists here tonight.
defense not ready for the tweener there from Smith. Good decision by him to take the open look. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Maybe against Mayo. Here's Smith. Shot from 6. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Allen throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Can't deny the importance of that shot from Allen. Good to see him knock those down.
Randolph's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conley now comes in for Young. Pachulia, he's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's Johnson. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down. Mayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randolph dishes to Allen. Finally, the pass to Allen. Here's Randolph. Pachulia covering. Got it!
Well, it's really hard to stop Randolph right now.
Atlanta's shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Johnson. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I'll tell you what, it's a scary sight when Johnson starts lighting it up like this.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Smith. It counts.
There's not a whole lot you can do to stop Josh Smith when he's on like he is now.
The Grizzlies call timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Allen. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gay. Yes!
This is exactly what you can expect when you allow Rudy Gay to heat up. He's hard to cool off.
Timeout, Hawks. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Johnson kicks to Evans. He's off from 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible. and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one. Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Griffin comes in for Jordan. And it's Davison for Eric Bledsoe. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Take a break.
the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Portland. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Griffin. Aldridge misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Aldridge kicks to Miller. Aldridge with a screen on Davis. Here's Miller. The teardrop falls in.
What a moment there, stepping up big time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 7. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
.24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Aldridge. Fires for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Davis against Miller. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Sessions. Here's Iyenga. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on DeRozan. So the first of 3 is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he makes the second one, and it's a 6-point ball game. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. And the Raptors call time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Nineteen seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Barbosa for 3. Trains it from downtown. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed
pass to Aldridge. Aldridge double-teamed. Here's Oden, guarded by Stoudemire. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. From outside, off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Now here is Aldridge. And the shot goes down. Aldridge has got 10 points here in the second half.
And you can feel the adrenaline Aldridge has going through him. Fired up in a big moment.
And it's Stoudemire missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. All going up court. And that one, good. Chandler's got 4 this quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Now here's Stoudemire, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Can't hit from 12.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And the rejection by Stoudemire.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Kelena Azubuike checks in for Wilson Chandler. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Batum comes in for Greg Oden. And Troy in for Matthews. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .30 seconds left in the game. Roy off the inbound, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential.
I like the fact he threw that down. Turioff not settling for the layup.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
16 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Roy fires from way outside. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that Up top, Flynn. Pass to Beasley. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Here we go.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Conley. Right side Gasol. Back to Conley. Well, 2005 was the last NBA draft with high school players. We're in the one-and-done era now, Clark. What do you think of it?
You know, I'm okay with it, Kevin. I actually like it. We had 8 high school players go in the first round back in 2004, and those are players who won't contribute for at least a year.
Here is Brewer. Michael Conley making his last shot. Love with the screen for Beasley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. Outside Conley. Pass to Mayo. Cans it from downtown.
You know, even as the pass comes his way, you can't give Mayo that much breathing room from there. I mean, his release is just super quick.
And Brewer kicks it to Ridnour. Outside Flynn. Shoots a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim or he's going to posterize you.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Mayo. Over Ridnour. Shot by Mayo is no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And that one is good by Beasley.
His offensive efforts have been tremendous so far.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Mayo. From deep. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Brewer. To tie it up. No good from Beasley.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Randolph. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 things I like about Randolph are his motor and his touch. I mean, that's a nice combination. Plays hard and has a feathery touch. He's going to get his buckets one way or another.
And the first one at the line is good. And Zach Randolph drops them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Beasley in the post. He's against Randolph. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Pass to Beasley. Over Randolph. That misses off the back. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Gay scanning the floor. Six to shoot. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
You gotta love watching Gay just soar through the air. An amazing dunker who just relishes these opportunities.
Now here's Beasley. And that one is good. Beasley's got 29 in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Kindly the pass to Randall. The kick out to Mayo. Randolph against Beasley. Fires it up. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Randolph relishes delivering in these moments. Coming up in the clutch is what he does.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. And here is Flynn to the paint. Money!
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ellington's checked in. Memphis with the ball. Conley with it. Offside Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Gay outside. Pass to Randolph. Gasol kicks to Gay. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And the Timberwolves call timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
To Brewers, and here's Love. Now Ridnow. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pass to Ellington. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Martin against Lawson. Here's Yao. Aflalo pulls it in. And here's Aflalo. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Lawson. Now Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Martin for three. Good on the three-point shot. Martin's got 14 points now in the second half.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Timeout called. Nuggets. For the Rockets, Luis Scola. He's checked in for Miller. Battier comes in for Hill, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Chuck Hayes. And Denver also making a switch. Chauncey Billups checked in for Ty Lawson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, George Karl just going over the game plan with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Young. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Lowry kicks to Scola. Lowry setting the pick for Scola. Pass to Young. Battier with it. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Follow against Battier. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now, here's Yao.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
Timeout called. Nuggets. Scola against Anthony. Money!
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Yao draws the double. Shoots it. Lowry can't get it to go.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Anthony. Over Martin. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And I love seeing Anthony come up with big plays in these moments because his team is depending on him to score, especially when the game is tight.
Timeout called. Rockets. Lowry against Billups. Outside Lowry. Outside for Martin. Takes a three. The three won't fall. Timeout called. Nuggets. For the win. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Billups with the ball. Smith outside. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Smith's got the first basket here in overtime for Denver. Houston trails by 3. It's Martin on the wing. Lowry passes to Battier. Back to Lowry. Scola, a screen on Billups. 5 on the clock. Lowry can't get it to go. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Billups. Now Anthony slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
On the free throw, no good. GA, this is a tough one. Last year's finals MVP, Kobe Bryant. Last year's regular season MVP, LeBron James. Who would you rather have?
Come on, you really put me on the spot here. Right now, I mean, Kobe has 5 rings. So LeBron still has to prove he can win a title. I think he will, but we've got to give Bron some time.
Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Outside, Scola. Back to Lowry. Houston moving the ball around. Inside, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And this is what Martin does best. Once he catches fire, he is capable of taking over games.
Pass to Smith. Billups, a screen on Martin. Here's Smith. Drives to the hoop.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
Houston trails by 9. Now here is Yao. Outside, Scola. Yao with a screen on Billups. To the inside. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. 6 points for Yao.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Lowry against Billups. Shoots a fader. Now can't get it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Anderson. Outside Anthony. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Up again. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Yeah. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Smith outside. Billups with a screen for Smith. Back to Billups. Rockets with the rebound. Lowry's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Yao. Out to Battier. Oh, good on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Billups passes to Smith. Back to Billups. Now against Anderson. A follow outside. And here's Anthony from the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Lowry dishes to Yao. Lowry kicks to Scola. Pass to Martin. The 3. And Billups pulls it down.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
So we see Denver get the win here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.